reality, no joke. Look, I'm not.
What's going
I
on,
say
guys?
the things that I say based on history, okay? Like based on what has happened. So when I say that, oh, I think this is going to happen, it's not that I actually know. It's like I joke about it a lot, and the reason why I'm right about this game a lot is because history repeats itself. Okay? It's
So
very easy to tell what's going to
we're warming up here with some some obvious shit. Um, Problems with FF14, all that good shit. Just doing some double checking here.
I think about other situations that SC has done. I think about the things that they
We're gonna
say.
listen in
You
on
know, okay, well,
Xeno
they lied
while
about
we
this,
prep.
you know, but they were right about this. You know, and I just kind of weigh it. So when they say that they have content up until 10.0, I believe them. And I believe them because Final Fantasy 14 is a very successful game to Square Enix. Now we can shit on it all we want, but see, the same people that are shitting on it, they're also the same people that are like, "Oh, well, Final Fantasy 14 is the cash cow of Square Enix." Like, okay, well, so now you're contradicting yourself. It doesn't make any sense to me. So it like, okay, so is it dead?
True.
Like, how is it dead but a cash cow at the same time? Like, that's another thing I don't understand. How is the game dying when it's a cash cow? I don't understand. These like these these these
He's got
people
a
just
point.
don't make any sense to me. Okay? So like the main reason why I don't agree with this is because they don't need to make another MMO. This game is extremely successful, regardless if people want to think so or not. I mean, like SC releases its fucking, you know, it's quarterly shit, right, and all that shit. Okay, so you know, and look, man, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mishearing information. Maybe I'm seeing stuff that's wrong. I'm just going by stuff that I've seen. Okay, their cash shop is the cash. I don't think so. I don't think so. You think people really spend $18 on an item that's already in the game? I don't know about that. Like, how the fuck? See, okay, you actually bring up a really good point. You bring up a really good point. How can people say that SC Cash Shop is a joke, and then at the same time, they also say that it's the cash cow? See, it doesn't make sense to me, man. But anyway, regardless, okay, let's just say that it is. Just to save argument. Let's just say that it is, okay? That still doesn't take away from my point. Because without 14, you couldn't have a 14 cash shop. Like, that's just my point, okay? So regardless if it's the cash shop or the game, it's the same. It's all the same. It's interlinked. You know what I'm saying? So it's beside the point. So anyway, I believe them when I say that they have things planned all the way up to 10.0, because in the recent interview where I'm pretty sure it was Yoshi P himself that said it. I'm pretty sure. And I'll have to go back and somebody fact check me if you want and go back and check, but I'm pretty sure that in the translation he mentioned all the way up to 10.0. So when they say, like, I'm just going to tell you this now, guys, and you know, maybe I'm wrong, but in 8.0, don't expect too much. Okay? Don't expect too much. Don't expect. Okay, so yeah, he did. Okay, so I remembered it correctly. Okay, now there could be some significant changes. There could be some good changes, but as far as like completely revamping anything, that's not going to happen. I don't think so. So this whole thing where either 8.0 delivers or the game will die, maybe I'm misunderstanding this, but I don't agree with this at all. I actually believe the opposite. I think that 8.0 could be exactly the same and the game would still be popular. Yeah, okay, so yes, raids are fun and content pretty good in parts, but it's short-lived. 4.5 month patch cycles are too long, and 2.5 years between expansions are rough for what I'm getting. Okay, so this 100%. This 100%, but I feel like it didn't really hit people. It didn't really hit people. And SE was smart about this. Okay? The reason why SE was smart about this is because they slipped this in here. Okay? They slipped this in here in the same way that they slipped in all the Fork Tower information, or all the Fork Tower bullshit, okay? The old slippery dick, okay? They did it at a time of hype, okay? So when they worded it like this, okay? They worded it like this. They announced the new expansion. Oh yeah, new expansion, Dawn Trail, let's go! You hear that, little Zave? You hear that, Dawn Trail? Blah! You know, everybody's hyped for Dawn Trail, and then they said, but then again, we're gonna have to, delay the patches by 4.5 months because of the graphics update. Holy shit, the graphics update, Dawn Trail, the graphics update. But we are gonna delay by 4.5 months. Now you see how they did that? Okay, they sandwiched it in between two big hype parts. Okay, so it's kind of like this. It's kind of like, let's say you're scrolling through your phone. All right, scrolling through the phone, you're on Twitter, or Tinder. You're on Tinder. Fuck it, let's be real. You're on Grindr. Okay, ooh, he's juicy ass. I'm super liking that. Okay, so you super like. So you call him. Yo, sir. Yeah, sure. Let's go watch the new Superman movie. I heard it's dog shit. Oh, you heard it's good? Okay, well, we'll go there. Okay, nice. All right, so, you meet up with your Grindr date. Okay? You go see the new Superman. All right, everything's good. I don't know if the movie's actually good or not. I've heard it was super good. I've heard it was super bad. But besides the point, let's say it's medium.
What's up?
Something to talk about with your date. You go back. You have a little bit of Netflix and chill. Let's say you're watching Thanksgiving. And let's say that Netflix and chill ends up to kissy face. Okay, now you're at their apartment and they got a dog and the dog's kind of nosy. You know what I mean? The dog's a little protective. So let's say you're hitting it from behind and all of a sudden the dog comes up.
Jesus.
You all know the story. The dog starts licking your asshole. So that is the part. The bad part in the middle is 4.5 months. Now, as a viewer, as a player, we have to think: do we finish? Now, the answer to that question is obviously yes. So when we finish, that's the second part, right? So you have a really bad situation sandwiched in between two really good situations. You understand? So that's kind of how they did it, okay? And they were very smart about the way they did it, okay? It's the same thing as the Fork Tower. Cease. Stop streaming. Alert. 15 days. Okay, but my point.
Oh.
But my point still stands.
That's making it
that
way
the way
worse.
that they slipped it in there was very tricky. Because at the time, nobody thought how bad it would actually be. That's my point. Okay? Now go back to the dog situation. Now nobody thought how bad it would actually be. Because now after the incident, now you got a butt licking fetish. So now the next time you go over there, you're going to be like, is your dog going to be here too? So you're going to be like that. Okay? So, they slipped it in there. Okay? So.
Hold on.
They slipped it in here. Okay? So, 4.5 month patch cycles, that's bad. Okay? That's bad. Okay? They need to go back to around 3 months. Okay? That was the normal cycle. Okay? So yes, so like this right here, I agree with 100%.
Here's what we're gonna do, boys.
I agree with 100%, man.
We're gonna get a lamp.
And I feel
That's right.
like that. Okay, like, I feel like the graphics update is not worth it. I think we deserve more. I think we deserve the same cycle and
All right.
just to have better graphics. I just think we deserve more. I don't think the graphics update was worth it. I mean, what is the point of a graphics update if every single piece of gear that they release is shit? So, like, this is just one thing that I've noticed. But the new stuff that they've been releasing, it is so fucking dog shit and basic. It is unbelievable. and this is supposed to be with the graphics update. Like, I guess what I'm saying is, if I had to choose between getting a graphics update over an entire expansion and just like shutting the fucking servers down for like a month,
There we
I
go.
would pick shutting the servers down for like a month just so they can fix their shit. Now, obviously, they're not going to do that because it's way too much money lost. So let's go with the other alternative. The other alternative is no graphics update and you keep the content cycle at 3 months.
We like it.
If I had to choose one, okay, I would pick do not upgrade the graphics, just keep the shit the same. Now that is me. Now I understand that graphics is very important to some people. I understand people are going to disagree with my mentality. However, there is a middle ground here. Okay? Regardless if you agree or disagree with me, I think that people on both sides, regardless of whatever you think, we deserve better. They can do better, and that's my point.
Yes, I agree.
Is that they can do better. They can still give the graphics update and not take 4.5 months to give us shit.
I agree.
Okay?
100%.
All right?
That's a fact, baby. That's a
So,
fact.
I think 4.5 months is too long. That's what I think.
We're going to put
Um,
this bitch.
I'm glad people are still in their honeymoon phase with an MMO and enjoying it. But when you're an old gamer like me, you see things for what they are.
True.
So, okay. I actually don't entirely know what he means by
That's
that.
true. 14 drama.
This game is really catered for new players. Okay, it's really catered for new players, and I feel like understanding that is very important. Okay, I feel like understanding that is extremely important because as a new player, okay, now, okay, besides, all right, here, hold on, wait, let me rephrase. Let me rephrase one little thing. After you get into the game, okay, because getting into the game is not designed for new players. Okay, after you get into the game, okay, let's be clear. Let's be clear. After you get into the game,
not a good deal. Not a good deal.
Okay.
No.
So that, I feel like that is you have to have that mentality, and the reason why you have to have that mentality is because of the content cycle. Okay. And it also depends on what you want to do. Because as a new player in this game, you have a ridiculous amount of shit that you can do. Like a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, you do.
And a lot of it is still like a lot of it is still played to this day. Okay, so like I'll give you an example, right?
All right.
People do.
Here's what we're gonna do.
On old shit, like a
just
one of the best glamour farms. Holy
okay.
shit, you know. You still have people.
First of all, this is a live stream, and I get that we could pause it and just kind of commentate and keep going, but I get the gist. And the thing is I agree 100% with Lamatod, Zeno. Preach did a react to this, so that's what we're gonna look at first and foremost. We're going to get into it. So that's on the docket for today. And some other stuff. Hasan reacts, the legal mindset video, all that shit. That is what we're going to be doing today sometime soon. So, how do we want to do this? We want to get people in the chat first. Okay. Hold up. Okay, guys. Pour on in. Get in here. Get in here. We're gonna do some reacts here to. There we go. We on? We good? We good? All right. Okay. All right. We good there? So the first react is going to be the 14 drama, and we're going to move on to Hasan right after that. Let's take a look at Daily Preach channel. This is Preach. He's a pretty prominent streamer. He does 14 content and other content, all kinds of content for MMOs, especially. Did a full Final Fantasy series playthrough kind of thing, mabobber, whatever you want to call that, which was really cool and fun. Let's get into it, see what he's got to say about some drama going on in 14.
See what's happening here. What's going on, Llama? What's the problem? What's up, mate? I get people don't want to hear negative things, but let's face reality. There are no major quality of life or UI updates in over a decade. The mobile version getting features we can't get in retail added to FOMO and resentment. DC travel killed player founder in NA. Why
True.
is it all combined and shared? Massive technological debts due to old infrastructure. Nothing incorrect here so far. The Dog Trail MSQ not delivering on many fronts. Sure. No clear long-term roadmap of new innovation. Updates unlike nearly every other MMO out there does. Yeah. I mean, WoW does it now. Other games do kind of do it, but not all of them. Guild Wars 2's roadmap is... Bleh. That's not to say about Destiny either. Peak WoW, Exodus, COVID lockdown, record Twitch viewership, and parasocial behavior. Of course, amazing Endwalker MSQ. Now returning to pre-Stormblood numbers. This was expected, but the drop-off is shocking. I disagree. I mean, I think it's expected. Absolute dog water new player experience using their early 2000s busted website. Yes. Agree. Are there any point who delivers a Realm Reborn?
Yeah, okay.
Resource?
The websites in for Square Enix 14, Mog Station, I think there are 4 in total. 4 fucking websites. Okay? And the back and forth tagging and like linking and all, it's fucking abysmal. It is so garbage. It is the worst thing ever. Period. And so the new player experience sucks ass. That's it. That's a fact.
Pumped into a visibly aging game to give it new life, or it will never happen, and those resources will be allocated to a new MMO or IP. Maybe. Raids are fun and content, pretty good in parts, but it's short-lived. 4.5-month patch cycles are too long. 2.5 years between expansions are rough for what we're getting. What are we comparing that to? 4.5 months is not a long time, historically speaking. It does depend on the content you get, though. The only thing is that we can never compare to right now is WoW. Because WoW is just a joke right now with its content cadence. And Mop Classic in the space of like a month and a half.
Yo, and let me just add in there with the websites thing. If you, oh, it's so bad. Listen, if you have a Steam version of this game, it's fucking nightmare fuel. It is nightmare fuel. And if you're using a different email, right, for your like Final Fantasy 14 account versus your, like, if you have it on PlayStation or whatever, like if you have it on multiple, that is a fucking nightmare for console version stuff because it ties it to the console. And you can't recover it to a different console. I mean, there's a way to do it, but if, you know, the person who has the console is no longer living with you. We'll get into that.
Ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ludicrous what they're doing over there right now. And then I think they're relaunching... All right, son. I just closed it and reopened it. Yeah, it wasn't that magical, I'm afraid to say. 4.5 months isn't a long time, but it does depend on the content you get. I know I'm disappointed in the new Bosnia, and I keep forgetting the name of it. By the way, like, it's not for me.
Just thought I'd interrupt you.
Sure.
Get fucked. P.S. It's Shrekky.
Yeah, I see why no one likes you, Shrekky. You fucking dick.
Bro.
The Cult Crescent, yeah. I know it's not for me.
Okay, let's get through this. Come on.
Enjoying it, but when you're an old gamer like me, you see things what they are. They need to devote the proper resource.
Okay, when you're an old gamer like me. Lamatad, I think, is 40, 41. I'm 35. I think I don't think that. First of all, we're not old. We're old gamers, so he's correct in that. But here's the thing: you gotta understand that this is not an old gamer thing, even. Not really. This is a everybody's fucked up kind of thing. Um, Everybody usually has all these takes, all these viewpoints. If they're a hardcore player or a regular player, and look, the hardcore players, the casual players come for the story, right? And that's what they want to cater to, that's fine. But the casual players leave at the end of that, and they leave when the streamers finish the story, and they leave when blah, blah, blah. The reason they leave is because the quality of life changes of the regular gameplay, the casual gameplay, the grinding gameplay, the raiding gameplay, the friends list, the UI, the quality of life. This stuff is so shit. Not fucking Wooklamont. What the fuck is that? That's some stupid bullshit.
I agree.
Ugh. There's no character development. Look,
I agree.
there is no character development in Wooklamont. She is garbage. He, she, I don't know. I don't fucking care. I don't care, but that's not, it's like they've, like, oh, let's make that a focal point, but no character development at all. There's nothing there. There's nothing of substance. Wooklamont does not change throughout the whole fucking thing. They learn new information. That's it.
With all this, the only advice I'd have is to put this out there, which like we've done the same thing. When we did our review and stuff. The only advice I would give you is like you've got to be careful when you're a content creator to be this engrossed, because obviously, as you well know,
I gotta take a break. Hold on. Jesus. I'll be back. Wait, hang on. You know what? Let's just finish this video out.
Your favorite thing is just sucking so fucking hard, and you're just depressed and you're miserable and you want to do things with it and you want to make it cool and you want to make it fun and you just can't. There's just no.
Fuck.
The tools are not there and it's not for you.
Yes, it is. No. But like, well, not for us. The tools aren't there. Listen, the resources they have poured in to the fucking the mobile game. They're rebuilding the game from scratch. What is this? What the fuck is this? They're gonna rebuild the game from scratch on Android, on mobile, on iPhone, whatever the fuck, mobile platform. It has all new features, all new fucking quality of life changes. I mean, that's all new code apparently. Like it's literally, it won't even be current. It'll be ARR. You won't be able to link the accounts. There'll be totally different servers. They are building an entirely separate infrastructure for a mobile version of the game that has nothing to do with the main version of the game. They're not linked at all. Well, if you could do that, fix the fucking PC port. The PC version. The main version. Fix the PlayStation version. These are the main versions of the game. Jesus.
FF14 does look tired though in many places outside of raiding.
Yeah, it does.
The new player experience is horrific. It's really bad. No, I can't disagree with anything here, but I think once you put this out there, you have to go and do something else. You can't live in this world, otherwise you end up absolutely miserable. And they're aware of it too. Like,
yeah.
It's not like they don't know, and they're doing what they can. They don't want the game to die or anything like that. Yeah.
I mean, nothing he said was wrong.
Fucking dick. I agree with all this.
He agrees with all this. Preach. Preach, baby. My man. My man. Preach. You gotta fucking love it, dude. Okay. let's go back over here. Let's see what's up. Oh boy. What's this?
Donald Trump immediately getting to work with a remarkable show of the use of executive power.
This is, we've never seen anything like this. There's 20,000 people cheering for every executive order signed.
President Trump comes in and immediately begins taking action.
Yep, he did. Alright. Update on Asmongold. Man. Alright, well let's take a look at the legal eagle shit. I think I have it pulled up here somewhere. Let's just go to here. Oh. Let's see what we got here.
Apparently, this just happened less than 24 hours ago. Denims sacrifices their Reddit and Discord.
Alright, hold up. Yo, y'all get in here. This is gonna be huge. This is gonna be huge. Okay. This is gonna be big, guys. Get in here. This has to be the thumbnail. How many we got? And where is everybody today? Come on now. I don't want to start this without y'all. I've not seen this yet. I know I'm gonna like it though, so we're gonna like that shit right now. We're gonna like that shit right fucking now. Okay. Get in here. Get in here. Here we go. Wait. Wait for it. Come on. Come on, guys. We need more people in here. I'm not gonna start with only 4 viewers. Come on. Come on. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta have more than this. Gotta have more than this. Come on now.
Sold her biggest defenders out to save herself. And if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know from someone a part of the Hasan&Orbiter, someone like Denims herself are all pieces of shit, I don't know what will.
Here, let's start it over.
Mods. Denims apparently, this just happened less than 24 hours ago. Denims sacrifices their Reddit and Discord mods to save her own skin. Denims has sold her community out, sold her biggest defenders out to save herself. And if that doesn't tell everything,
of course she would.
From someone
Of course she would. Naturally, she would fucking do that because Denims is the quintessential piece of shit. I say that like it's an intelligent thing to say. It's not. It's just a fact. It's an observation. I'm making a blatant, objective observation that Denims is a shit human. She is a piece of shit human. She has no value to add to anyone's life. She lies constantly. She bitches constantly. She spreads rumors that are completely unfounded constantly. She supports terrorism. She supports Hasan Piker, who also supports and interviews terrorists. This is a fucking garbage, low-life, worthless human. That is Denims. Moving on.
part of the Hasan&Orbiter. Someone like Denims herself are all pieces of shit. I don't know what will. Let's get into it. Ditched her community the moment it was convenient, the moment she could have helped anyone else besides herself? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right, here we go. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. What actually is going on?
So handsome. Hey.
As predicted, the disloyalty is already shining through.
Yep. We're going to turn it up a little bit.
In the Ethan Klein lawsuits.
Is anybody surprised, guys? Is anybody surprised?
No.
Type 1 if you're surprised. Type 2 if you're not.
Denims throwing the Reddit and Discord mods under the bus immediately in one of her first court filings, sacrificing them to the legal corn of the Ethan Klein lawsuit. Of course, I
want to remind you that this woman has made hundreds of thousands of dollars of selling her body for money to these very people.
Oh yeah, she's a whore too. I forgot.
Throwing people who have no money, no livelihood, no jobs to the jail.
That's a fact. That's not an insult or derogatory. That's technically true.
And the moment
she is a prostitute.
She had an opportunity to fuck them over to save her own skin, she did it because she reacts to all the content. She encourages everything they're saying. But now that there's a punishment for her, all of a sudden she's against it. That's crazy, right? She threw away her own community. Hey guys, are you enjoying being a Denims fan now? This is great, huh? And don't worry, guys. Hasan will never do that to you too. Don't worry about it, guys.
Dressed by our American attorney, and this is Legal Minds.
And just so you know, prostitution.
And here's what they needed.
Prostitution in the United States is completely legal if you film it. That makes her a prostitute.
To all of their Discord mods, to all of their Twitch mods, to all of the Reddit mods, you better take those DMs that you have of them, and you better give them to anybody who asks for them.
Yeah, the real crime here with the Ethan Klein lawsuit is that she committed copyright infringement, and worse off than any of those things is the utter insane lying defamation that she has spread with her garbage fucking audience and her garbage fucking content. Let's keep going.
Save your own skin, because they would do the exact same thing to you. So you better get ahead of it. You better get ahead of it. Because they're coming after you legally if you do not do something about it.
She's so cooked, man.
Already we are having updates in this case. Now, we've had the multiple cases, obviously, Denims, Frogan, and Casey Tron, and we're going to be following those bit by bit.
I genuinely love it.
As I've said, in the legal world, in the legal jungle,
and if you don't want to deal with any of these other streamers' nonsense, just go in there and type W Tectone or Tectone Goat, and you'll get banned immediately anyway. So enjoy that. Thanks, Ludwig.
Is every man or woman for themselves. Now, many people like to talk about, one for all for one. We're all in this together. We're all part of a big community. And
we're all in this together until it becomes any inconvenience to me whatsoever. And then you're underneath the bus. Ain't that right, guys?
That may be well and good in the realm of feelings or in the realm of streaming or whatever else. But once you're in the courtroom legally, whether you like it or not, these defendants are all in it
for
themselves.
Yep. Can I tell you someone who's not in it for themselves? Andrew Esquire. Can I tell you why that is? I can now prove you why Andrew Esquire is not doing his channel for clout. He is not doing his channel for money. I have undeniable proof. Guys, if he were to have made this video literally 1 second.
Well, I don't know about that, if it's monetized or not. I don't care. It should be. He should get paid.
More ad revenue. But unless you make it to 8 minutes, you can't put a mid-roll. So this guy literally is doing this just in the name of justice.
Their responsibility to defend themselves falls on solely them. They can't rely on these other people. And I know that maybe these Discord mods, these Reddit mods, looked at Denims, looked at Casey Tron, looked at Frogan, and saw these massive legal funds. They saw all this money in those legal funds, and they thought that was going to go to help them as well. They thought that would help their case, that would help them fight back against what they want to fight back against. That's not happening at all, and we have receipts today showing that Denims has already done this. So Ethan Klein, California Corp against Alexandra Marwer Saber, a.k.a. Denims. And
let's move this up.
the does 1 through 10, which are the mods. So this is a joint stipulation granting plaintiff, that's Ethan, leave to serve third-party subpoenas prior to the Rule 26F conference. So what this is
Bro.
wanted an expedited subpoena against these mods. So he's trying to fast-track subpoenaing these mods. And this is not something that is necessarily 100% granted all the time. There are things they could fight back. There are things they could push back against.
And this
isn't something they necessarily have to agree to. But when you look at it here,
Bro.
had a conversation after Denims was served with a complaint.
Essentially,
Denims
we want this
received the
information, and you legally have to give it to us.
the list of everything that Ethan Klein is alleging against Denims. They
Dude.
Ethan Klein's lawyers to discuss preliminary matters related to the case. Here's the sauce. The counsel for Klein responded to the counsel for Denims and explained their intention to file an ex parte application for expedited discovery. So faster than normal discovery against Reddit and Discord for obtaining personal information. So we're talking
because they're afraid.
emails,
Bro, they said, nuh-uh. We're gonna... Okay, so intention to file seeking expedited discovery to subpoena Reddit Inc. Yo, they said, we ain't letting you motherfuckers delete your shit. We're gonna go in there and get it. Quick, go in there, boys. We're gonna get him. We gotta get him. Bro, we gotta be quick. Don't let him delete shit.
That Reddit and Discord have. Any information they have.
Yeah, these victims.
Bro.
Victims, Denims, and Frogan, and Caseytron.
They're not victims. Oh, fuck it. No.
This gets to discovery. I mean this generally. Their lives and their careers are over. Straight up. They need to be on their knees begging it does not make it to discovery.
I hope they are.
Absolutely fucked.
I hope they get buried in debt.
Their next video will be on Pornhub.
To be honest with you, in my personal humble opinion, with the way they have committed defamation, and I understand that defamation is extremely hard to prove because you have to prove that you caused actual monetary and reputational damages, but when you lie about somebody and it does the opposite, you still did the thing. When you lie and you say despicable bullshit about people, you're still doing the thing. So, to me, they technically didn't. So, I understand that maybe you couldn't prove it in the court of law but they still did the thing that would normally be, if you could prove damages and loss of revenue, etc., defamation. They did the thing. And not only did they lie and spread malicious, hateful, slanderous, not only did all these Orbiters and Hasan do this, but they actively support people that are murderous, people that are terrorist organizations that are murderous, raping, pillaging regimes of death. They are death cults, and they love them. They love these sick, psychotic, sanguine, fucking death cults. They are fucking vampires. They're sick. They drink the blood of children, metaphorically.
Ethan Klein fucked us legally.
They're going to turn it over. Of the H3 Snark mods, prior to the conference of the Council under Federal Rule Procedure 26F.
They basically, and all Westerners and all Christians and all Jews should be slaughtered. That's what they really actually want.
What's a snark
The
Reddit?
Council for Denims responded to the...
A snark Reddit is essentially insert snark Reddit means Reddits that are dedicated to destroying someone's life.
Unless they convert to Islam. If they convert Denims, but definitely Frogan and Hasan believe.
So it's against Reddit's TOS. They don't ban them for whatever reason because Ethan's life, his wife's life, his kid's life, and they didn't ban it. So now Ethan's taking this matter to his own hands, which might actually set him up to have a lawsuit against the company itself.
Council for Klein to set up a time to confer. They agreed to confer on July 1st. On July 1st, the Council for the Parties conducted a telephonic meet and confer regarding the ground. So they talked on July 1st. The Council for Denims agreed to their request to seek expedited discovery from Reddit and Discord to obtain their personal identifying information.
Imagine that.
Bruh.
Them in the complaint and
Yes.
they've agreed to
Fuck
enter a
'em.
joint stipulation to grant Klein leave to serve these subpoenas.
Oh! Yes. Glorious victory.
So, bro,
Not yet, but we're getting
who
there.
in the would continue watching a content creator that actively threw her own community under the bus the first opportunity they had when Denim specifically was instructing them to do all of the things they were doing? This is so bad. This is so bad. They would actively react to this Reddit and encourage it. And now that there's an issue, oh, now.
Whatsoever. So Denims, their council had the ability to object to this. They had the ability to fight back against this. They made a decision. They them in any way. We're not going to push back against this.
What's crazy is if you guys thought Denim's community was bad now, everybody who's going to see this, who's sound of mind, will stop watching. But this will reinforce all of the retard schizo behaviors and form the world's tightest schizo hug box on the entire platform. The gooners are going to be the ones watching this shit. Nobody. So
we would normally have discovery.
Not good.
Happen later on, right? No. Let's let them get all of the personal identifying information. Let's let them make this happen now. And I think this may be surprising to a lot in that camp, in the Denims camp or in the mod camp,
I fucking love this, dude. This is so good. Let's just hang on.
So you also increase?
Who
Most
thought
likely.
they were going to be this one ship. It's more like a ship that just took a full broadside from the USS Ethan Klein. It's taking on water. It's going down, and they are fighting over the one leaky lifeboat off of the ship. Not to mention that leaky lifeboat is likely going to be captured by Ethan Klein in the end. It's every man and woman for themselves.
Every.
As we see this lawsuit proceed, you're all at each other.
True.
Saying, hey,
how fast is fast track for the courts? Is it down from 2 years to 1.8 years? I know, right? Dude, the legal system is so fucked. It takes so long. False allegations, false accusations, like, they almost never get you punished. Like, 1 time out of 10,000.
I know, man. What? You have to prove they lied, I guess. I don't know. It's tricky, right? There's some circumstances where you could do that, but some that you can't. That makes it very hard. I'll just say that.
It's so embarrassing. That's why lawyers have to get creative with how they're going to deal with defamation cases, because it's so hard to do anything.
This
True.
person did this. No, this person.
Yeah, and there's so many ways to keep things like an illegal loophole, and just delay.
Did this. This is when the information is going to really come out. This is how the parties break apart. They fight when they get pressure on one party. the other ones are going to break, because if one mod, for example, says, hey, I don't want anything to do with this, I want to get out of this, they try to bargain with Ethan Klein, they try to get some sort of settlement with Ethan Klein, this is when the knives come out. This is when people start stabbing the others in the back willingly.
Yep. True. Very true.
Escape this, just to try to get out of this.
Yep.
And this is going to escalate as we go into Discovery. We haven't even got full communications yet, full emails, full messages. Once those things come out, it's only going to get worse, because Discovery will go deeper and deeper and deeper into the communications between those parties. So as this goes forward, I expect...
Guys, I mean this genuinely. It's about to become a fucking bloodbath. I don't think you understand how insane things are about to get. Like, this is about to go even further beyond. And right now, the good guys are winning. And don't worry. Right now, we're dealing with the peons and the lackeys. I guarantee you, there's going to be repercussions for the big bad, too. Just wait, guys. I'm telling you, it's about to get really bad really quick.
Are you?
Do not understand how...
Don't lie to me, Tectone!
Very bloody, very messy. And
don't make me...
do expect that
don't get my...
mods...
Bro! Don't get my hopes up! Don't do it! I'm gonna get too excited! Oh! Get him!
are going to jump ship, and some of the mods are also going to point fingers back at the content creators, back at Denims, back at Frogan, back at Casey, and possibly
the Alliance,
at other content creators. It's possible.
The Streamer Wars
involved here. We mentioned Sean the Black, and of course there's the great white whale of Hasan, right? That Captain Ahab Klein is kind of aiming for there. It is
guys, I'm telling you, Ethan gonna get him. He's laying the trap. Ethan, go get him. Just wait. He'll find a way, man.
Listen, I hope that happens. I fucking do. I hope it happens. Oh! Get him. Bite him. Take him down. I love it. I fucking love it. I'm so stoked, so excited for this shit. Yes, justice. You know why? Because justice feels good. This is what... Like, it feels like we're going to get that. It feels like we're going to get the justice. That Hasan, like, that so many people, these people deserve the shit that's coming to them. That's what I think. Alright, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and cut the live stream off now and edit the video. Do give me a like, a follow, a subscribe. You can find me at kick.com/1Lyrith1. I'm out. Later, guys.